Hello. An update on the MK3 SUPRA project once again. And the status of the car today is this. So I placed the front bumper back on because I had to see how it fits with the intercooler. And now the new intercooler is in place. As you can see, it's a bit bigger than the original one. All the pieces have been assembled, and I painted all these covers also here. I'm just gonna remove these so you can see a bit better. So I painted all of these, and as you can see, it looks really nice. It's very shiny. The color, it's surprisingly good with this Toyota champagne gold. The valve covers and everything has been painted. I grinded those previously really well, so it looks a bit more smooth. Like these corners, they usually have the casting, what do you call it, the dissecting or the level of the two molds. It's usually much more clear, but now it's a bit smoother because I grinded it like that to look smoother. Yeah. And now it looks really good. So with the coil packs and everything under that, it's gonna look really good. And the brake booster also there, it's clear coated, looking really shiny. Looking real nice. I don't know why it doesn't want to focus. There we go. Looks really good. Also painted the cover for the ABS pump in this silver color. And yeah, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start. I need to put all the electronics that are gonna go under the intake manifold, because there's gonna be the starter motor, which we already redid previously. And the starter motor and the alternator wiring needs to go under the intake manifold, so it's easier to do it at this face. And then the knock sensors, and yeah, I think that's about it. Then I can, once I have all of those wired, I can place the intake manifold finally there. I have the manifold itself is ready, and the intake manifold gasket and everything is ready. So I can do this, the cold side ready. Then I can start doing the, well, I'm already started doing, I have already started the charge pipes. So I'm gonna use the first bit, the original one, if you can see from the video. The original piping is there. It's going like this, but I need to turn this original piping to move from this route to move it so it comes from here, because the intercooler piping comes like that, so I need to charge it, reroute it like that. But it's gonna be really easy. On this side also, the intercooler piping is gonna go directly here, over there, and straight through from there to the engine bay. And the intake manifold's mouth is gonna be around here, so it's gonna be really easy to do it like that. Then it's not gonna disturb at all the normal radiator or anything, and it's gonna be really easy. So looking real good. Though I'm not in schedule, we have a car meet next weekend that I was supposed to bring this car, but I'm not gonna make it. I also was gonna be, the next week I was gonna travel to Italy, but I'm not gonna go because Finnair is on strike on the day that I was gonna be traveling. But anyway, I don't have time to work on this car so much that I would have this completely ready in a week. And that's only because I don't have everything that it takes for the charge piping. And the intercooler piping bits that I'm gonna order are gonna come from Do 88, and those always take more than a week to arrive to Finland. But anyway, this is the case, this is the situation where I'm at the moment. And once I have the intercooler piping done and the intake manifold on, then everything is gonna be 70% easier, because then all I have to do is do the electronics, and the electronics are gonna be really easy compared to this hard mounting stuff, or what do you call it, the hardware. I also want to show you this. I think this is pretty cool, because this is the thermostat housing. Has these fancy little copper nuts that I'm using all around. These are the two signals that I'm still keeping from the stock manifold, or what do you call it, the thermostat housing. The pulley is also looking really dash. And yeah, this is just gonna be plumbing for the radiator, so it's gonna come directly like this. And for the MAP sensor, I'm gonna place it like this. Like this. So it's gonna be just a small bend with an aluminum tube from there. And it's gonna be really simple. One thing that I was wondering though was that the charge piping from the beginning, the hot side, is gonna be around 2.5 inch. That's 2 or 2.5 or something like that. It comes down and it grows in the 90-degree corner here that I'm gonna place. It's gonna grow from 2.25 to 2.5 and to 3 inches. So this takes 3-inch piping inside. So it's gonna go from around 2.25 to 3, and then from 3 it's gonna grow to 80, because the throttle body is 80 millimeters. So it's gonna grow all the way once it goes to the intake, and the plenum also is quite big. So I don't know how it's gonna react, but I think it's gonna affect the drivability of this car. So we'll see, but I have no idea how it's gonna react to that. But anyway, everything is looking really nice, real good, shiny, and it's gonna look perfect once it's all done. One thing that I would like to show you also is that I had these brake lines here that were kind of ugly to my taste, and I just put some this is like a braided electric wire thingy around the brake lines, and I think it looks kind of nice. It looks fancy when you do that. It's an 8mm wire protecting sock, or whatever you call it, this kind of stuff. And as you know, when you pull this thing, it contracts, and when you press it, it widens or grows, expands. So you can place it on these kind of places pretty easily, and it makes the brake lines look kind of cool. I don't know if you keep this cool, but I think they look kind of cool. Anyway, I was thinking that I could replace the downpipe now, but I'm not kind of feeling it. I maybe want to just put all of this together and start it, drive it for a while, and then replace the downpipe also, and put only one O2 sensor over there. But we'll see. Anyway, it's looking really good. And the easiest place, by the way, to mount the new intercooler was on the bumper brace. I know the airflow is not gonna go directly here, but it's still a rather good place, and it was the most easiest place to mount this. It's a 600 by 300 millimeters and 75 millimeters thick. So that's it for the Supra. I think for the car meet that I was gonna bring this car, I think I might just bring the S13. It's working now very well, but we'll see. With the S13, you can see that these are the same color code, the engine covers, the timing belt cover and the valve covers also. These are the same color as they are on the Supra. That's I don't know why. I just thought that it's kind of cool to make it that way, because this has also an intake manifold that is looking straight forward, but it has it on the other side of the engine bay. But the engine bay also is made in kind of similar style as the Supra, and it has kind of the same color scheme. Anyway, with this car I had some heat problems, so I changed a 62 degrees Celsius thermostat over there, and also much bigger radiator, as you can see. This is 60 millimeters thick, and I had to replace the fans from this side to this side, so it's not a pulling system anymore, it's a push system. But as you can see, I was very limited with the room there. It's really narrow space. But now it's got a new radiator. I also put a new overflow tank like this, and it has a 1.1 bar cap on it too. This one is also 1.1 bar. So, and it's working like a dream. It's there's no more any kind of heating issues or anything. I didn't make any videos about this because I don't think it's that interesting, but I also made an electric water pump. It's under the manifold there. You can't really see it, but it's over there. You can't see it at all, but anyway, there it is, and you can click it on with a button from the next to the power steering, electric power steering button. There's next to the driver's seat, there's two buttons, one for the electric power steering, click it on, click it off, and one for the water pump, click it on, click it off. It still has the regular water pump. I just changed it to a new one, but this is kind of like auxiliary booster pump, so it gives a bit more flow. And I tested it. I tested the system so that I clocked it on idle. How long does it take for the fans to click on? So how long does it take for the temp sensor to react to the growing heat? And without the electric water pump, it was roughly 2 minutes. So every 2 minutes the fans would click on and turn off. And when the electric pump is on, it's 8 minutes. So it's 4 times longer that it takes for the heat to rise so high that it needs to cool it with the fans. But anyway, kind of interesting. You don't really need it on the street, but it's a system now that I can use on track and everything. So this car seems to be in a very reliable state now, and I've been just driving it for fun, and I'm still waiting that I'm gonna get on the track and to get this thing drifting, but we'll see. Anyway, that's the update now from this. I haven't been filming very much. It's been really simple stuff, taking the covers off, painting them, putting them back on, mounting the intercooler. There's nothing fancy about that. But once I get those pipes here, I might film a bit more and make a video about that once it looks a bit more complete, how I'm gonna plumb everything, and especially how I'm gonna mount the idle control valve to the new intercooler piping, because I think that's kind of special thing that I need to solve, how I'm gonna do that. And once I get all the wiring, when I get to the wiring issues, that's also when I'm gonna show more, or make more videos about it. But anyway, this was the update. Now, if you're still watching, I'm gonna show you how I mow my lawn.
Really view. That's like that's when you back on your right. So this will close to me. Bitch time.
Alright folks, that's it for this video. Thanks for watching and have a nice day.